Contrary to popular belief, this band is not horrendous. Before I get into this video, make sure you like and comment and subscribe. All of that stuff. Do it. Because I'm amazing. I'm a fun guy. Philadelphia tech death quartet Horrendous are back with their 5th full-length album, Ontological Mysterium. This follows up their insane 2018 release Idol, an album that saw the band's ambitions meet their abilities. Some of the most dynamic metal performances to come out of the 2010s on that thing. And this new album seems to be sort of following in that same vein. Fuck! CHRYSOPOEIA, the Archaeology of Dawn, pairs some heavily thrash-inspired riffs and drumming with some really dynamic switch-ups over the course of its 7-minute runtime. The band does their best to fill this time frame with some really epic soloing, creative harmonic interplay between the rhythm and lead guitars. This album really is at its best when it's taking an idea or a set of ideas and really fleshing them out into a multifaceted composition. The same can be said for songs like Cult of SHAAD'OAH, as well as Ontological Mysterium, the title track, with the former making use of some really muscular chord changes, intricately woven beatdowns of furious guitar, bass, and drums, a hardcore-inspired switch-up at the midpoint, which delivers us some of the most pummeling riff passages on the entire album. This is handily my favourite track on the project. Hands down. Put your hands down. I'm not taking questions yet. The aforementioned title track may sound like one of the more straightforward cuts on the album, but as you're listening, and if you're listening, pay attention to how they blend time signatures on this one. Yet another punishing cut. So many sour licks and violent onslaughts of guitar to be heard. I'm just consistently in love with the band's ability to continue adding layers to an already well-established idea, and also being able to reconfigure it in numerous ways so as to keep the track's progression engaging and exciting. Even the shorter cuts on here have their place. Neon Leviathan is perhaps the most lively track on the album, sonically speaking. The angular fretless bass lines, the restless riffs, the beefy drumming, the monstrous Leviathan-like vocal performance, it's all freaking here, man. There's also an insane guitar solo in the latter portion, by the way. It's so upfront, so immaculately played, it's like pure crack up the nose. Preterition, him, I hope I'm pronouncing these names correctly, takes more of a mellow death approach. The righteous dual guitar harmonies and soloing, the hymnal chants in the final portion, as well as the really clear mix in general are just pure ear candy. It's almost like a breather without letting up on the sheer quality and accuracy of the performances. There's a really nice sense of monophony happening here. You love to hear it. While I do enjoy the closing track, I kind of wish that there was a bit more conclusivity to its ending, considering that this is meant to be finishing the album. The fade out feels a little underwhelming, but overall I can get down with the slightly more lumbering pace and more typical death metal riffs, especially given how intensely and tightly they're played. The track finishes off with some really flashy solo passages that I guess while I'm not crazy about the lack of a finale, I can appreciate for piling into the mix and giving the song just some additional flavor. While I can understand what exegesis is going for as a concept, and there is nothing inherently wrong with the band going slightly more experimental structure-wise, it just doesn't have the juice to match up with the rest of the album's mostly on-point compositions and playing. Though hopefully we can maybe hear this as a sonic direction in the future. There's definitely potential for this to be developed. Don't hate me. Hate me all you want, it's fine. Kind of like it. I'm really happy with this album though. It's mostly another heaping helping of what we got on their last full length, but the production feels a little bit dirtier. The playing feels a little bit more unruly. The songs overall feel a lot more direct this time around. Those fretless bass tones continue to emerge through the chaos, giving the band an incredibly unique sound for a death metal project. It is a mostly solid listen from start to finish, and if you are a fan of the kinds of metal this band is blending, tech death, mellow death, even a bit of thrash, then this should be right up your alley. This gets an 8.2 out of 10 from me. Ooh-wee, what a banger of a bloody banger this is. All sorts of bangers on this thing. This baby can fit so many bangers in it. This little baby right here can fit so many bangers in it. If you are a banger, a gangbanger, like and subscribe. If you woke up today feeling horrendous, well, I'm sorry about that. But also like and subscribe and comment as well if you've listened to this album and if you've liked it. Or if you didn't like it. Fuck, it doesn't matter. It can be whatever you want. That's the point. Don't take my word for it. Listen to it. Make up your own mind. Just do it. How much funnier would that meme have been if Shia LaBeouf was like really tentative about what he was saying? Just do it, man. Come on. Just do it. Like, just make your dreams come true, man. You can do anything. All right, time to get on with the day. Go home and get some rest.
Bye.
I think that's it.